and says, oh, I want to sign up, and you're like scrambling for a napkin or Post-it or something to write down an order. Now it's just like, okay, no problem. You take out your phone and you can enroll a new loyal customer in less than a minute. And it is just incredible.
Quick, efficient. Remember, these words are awesome. Brandon, in your opinion, what do you see as the difference between doing business on a computer versus a mobile device?
Well, you know, even a few years ago, it wasn't a big deal that if you had a mobile optimized site or you had a special app for your business, but over the past few years, it's grown something like 1,000% retail shopping online on your phone. And I think people have come to expect this type of technology, and they're comfortable with it, and now that it's secure, and these type of apps need to be intuitive. They need to be simple. They need to have, you know, the swipes and the button presses, and you can tell that corporate put a ton of thought into this app to make sure that we could use it on the go, and that it would be, you know, a good tool for our business. So I think that's the most important part of all this, is that we have an entire, you know, business within inside a business. We have a technology team that Chris put together that's looking out for us, that's adapting. You know, technology is going to keep changing. We're going to have new devices, new browsers, new computers. We might be using Google Glasses. That was in a few years, but the fact that we have this team in place, and I've seen some of the things that's coming down the pipeline for this app, and we haven't seen anything yet. This is going to be a crazy year, and so you guys should be excited. I am.
Kim, the steps to success, that's fundamental building block about growing your team. What is it about the calendar and the countdown on the dashboard that you think will drive the message home to the distributor that they need to get things done?
Well, I was thinking back, you know, when I first got started, I think it was Pam that I heard this from. You know, it's steps to success, get it done in 30 days, but I heard her say, get it done in your first 10 days. You know, and that has stuck with me because success loves speed. And I think that's what the dashboard communicates is, you know, you need to get out there, you need to launch your business and go fast. And I think that's what the dashboard is going to communicate with that countdown, and you need to get this done and get out there.
Sweet, I love it. Barbara, let's pretend you're standing in line at a grocery store and you're talking to a prospect. I think they ask you a question about the product, or they want to know more about the business opportunity. How do you think the app or the media library combination can actually show them and give them answers to their questions?
Well, right away with a few pushes of a button, I can show them what the It Works adventure is. The Media Center will link you immediately to all of our social platforms, so that is so simple. But another question that I get asked a lot is, what makes It Works different from other direct sales companies? And there's obvious answers to that, but now there's more. So I have never seen anything like this before, and I feel like this is so cutting edge in this industry that it is really going to separate us from anyone else.
Fantastic. Brandon, you know, I mentioned in the presentation, we've talked about it, but the key to building an app that is meant for distributors is to hear from folks such as yourself and everyone out here. So after you've had a little bit of time to play with it and whatnot, what features do you think that the app might need?
I know one thing that I'd love to see, I know my wife would love to see it as well, is something as an alternative to something like an Eventbrite, where we could, you know, manage a wrap party or one team, one mission. People could check in on their phones, and, you know, we could send out push notifications if they're there. I know we'd love to see that. I also would love to see something, I didn't see anything with reporting. I'd like to see something with reporting, maybe that integrates with our leaders, so we could touch base with them, or new customers, whatever it might be, but both of those would be cool.
Not bad, that's a good challenge. You know, I get to talk a little bit of roadmap for a second, so what's on the horizon, but we have an event management feature that's coming out. And as you mentioned here, event management, think of an event like this, or something, our home wrap party. You go ahead and you set up, as a distributor, you set up the event. You invite people to the event. You get people, send them a reminder for the event. They come to the event. You check them in to the event. You notify them and communicate with them at the event. You send push notifications to them. You share socially at the event. All of that is built into our upcoming event management tool. What do you think about that? Reports. You know, reporting is key, as you mentioned, reports. So we got some reports that are geared towards retention. Coming up in our March release, we have what's called action reports. And action reports are meant to be actions for you as a distributor. but we'll evolve the app from the new distributor to the distributor now that has team members. So as an action report that you need is, for example, the newbie report. You saw the dashboard for a new distributor and all the things that they need to do the steps to success. Now as a distributor in the newbie report, you have a report, a visual dashboard that shows where they are in the steps to success. And if you choose to communicate from that point, right from that touch of a phone and that report, you can either text them, you can email them, or you can call them. How cool is that for a feature?
That sounds perfect.
Okay, customer retention. We all talk about customer retention. So we have a customer retention tool for your loyal customers. This is meant to be a quick, at-a-glance report that tells you if there's something wrong with perhaps your loyal customer's order. Maybe it's a declined order. Maybe they've changed or removed their auto ship. Now at this point, you're alerted. You get the opportunity to directly text them, email, or call them and say, hey, what's up? I noticed that there's something going on, or do you need any help? Do you want any product information? Very cool feature. Recognition, that seems easy, but how easy would it be, how cool would it be if you have a recognition, if someone promotes to a new rank, someone joins your business, immediately you're notified, and again, you have the opportunity to give them a text, shoot them an email, give them a phone call, and congratulate them for their job well done. Everyone in here who's diamond and above know our leadership level bonuses, correct? That's key to your commissions and building your commissions to a higher level. So we have a leadership level report that also is a visual dashboard that shows who is in your leadership levels, who's earning you the most income, and again, seeing their action items that they need to do. So if they haven't been Fast Start qualified yet, or they don't have their BV auto ship set up, now there's a visual, the same thing. You get an opportunity to text them, email them, or call them and say, hey, what's up, dude? You need to do some work and get some work in. So roadmap, I love those features. They're coming for you. I like them. Barbara, how about social media infiltration? How about you? What do you think about anything that you may want to see in the app?
Well, I can think of a lot of things, but we probably don't have time left. But I want to know more about what you're going to do to take social media to a whole nother level.
Social media, awesome. Well, as you heard in this first launch here, it's the corporate team and their social media accounts. So that's great. We're going to integrate your personal social media accounts to the system, and then now we're going to be looking at your influence. So we have good business analytics and intelligence, and we're going to crawl down into your social media influence. And we're going to be looking for things such as words that people are saying or phrases that they're talking about, and get you some notification to say, hey, what, Mary, you may not know me, but you're talking about this, and I have something for you, and I can communicate to you directly through social media integration. Kim, how about you? Any features that you'd like to see in the app?
I was poking around the media library, and I thought it would be really neat to have maybe like a virtual party pad, so that you can hold it up maybe on your iPad at a home party and just flip through it. Or if you're doing, we do a lot of virtual parties, so maybe if somebody, potential could bring up the party pad on their phone, and then while you're going through it, maybe they could even move stuff to their cart and go through the enrollment process and be a loyal customer before you're done. Is that asking too much?
Never. We never ask anything too much of our IT team. So to that exact thing, we have on our roadmap, as of these last three things I've talked about, it is our roadmap. We're going to, how about a virtual party on your tablet where you can go ahead and take all the explanations I talked about, the event management tool, setting up your wrap party. Now you're at just before the wrap party. You're going to be checking your guests in, who those are coming to your house. How about people that are online who are attending it virtually? You go ahead, you've already had them completed their information, you send them out reminders. Now when they get to the party, you're going to take a before picture. You sit down, you use your mobile device, and you go through the presentation. People on hand have their mobile device in hand. They have their device at their home. You're talking about products. You're dragging and dropping your products into your shopping cart. You go through the presentation. At the end of it, all of a sudden now, everything is pre-populated. All you need to do is check out with your credit card, and you can sign up as a loyal customer, distributor, and you take it to a whole nother level. And just to complete that process, of course you need to take that after picture, and now you have a complete profile of that brand new loyal customer distributing organization. How cool would that be?
You nailed it.
Well, Barbara, Kim, and Brandon, thank you. Give it up one more time for our wonderful distributors, and thank you for our time here.